As Pakistani cricket fans, many of us are used to seeing calamity in slow motion. It's usually when batters aren't able to find gaps and the required run rate edges up, triggering a collapse of the batting order, and the dream of winning fades as you helplessly stare into despair. Lately, our economy feels exactly the same way. A disaster is right in front of us, and it's just impossible to look away. Like always, this crisis is also manifesting in the form of an extremely unstable external account, where the existing foreign exchange reserves aren't sufficient to cover even a month of imports. Meanwhile, exports and remittances have declined year on year for 2 months, and there is virtually no meaningful foreign direct investment in the near future. Unsurprisingly, that has created panic everywhere, from average folks like you and me to those overlords idly sitting in government offices. Except apparently Ishaq Dar, who finds it wise to jeopardize the IMF program. Much like Rahat Ali sledging Shane Watson after dropping him, and with that, Pakistan's possible ticket to the semi-final in the 2015 Cricket World Cup. But we digress, so let's turn back to the topic. Now, this isn't the first economic crisis in Pakistan. Devalue rupee, impose restrictions on imports, particularly luxury goods, remove subsidies on few items, and try to get some bilateral and multilateral funding. The usual band-aids made sure we lived to see another day, even with a little inconvenience. But things are different this time around. The panic is so high that it's halting the very engine of the economy. Businesses are struggling to open letters of credit, and there's a shortage of dollars in the market. And now it's coming to haunt the still nascent digital economy. Few weeks back, State Bank of Pakistan suspected direct courier billing. It's a payment channel that allows you to pay for services directly from mobile airtime. With this, the central bank essentially blocked how a majority of Pakistanis pay for their apps, from Spotify subscriptions to coins on Candy Crush. In his piece, Death by 1,000 Cuts for Dawn's Business and Finance Weekly, Mutahar Khan concedes, for argument's sake, that the ban limits dollar outflow. But what about Pakistani apps such as Islam 360 or the streaming platform Tamasha, which are driving forward the country's digital economy? It's already extremely difficult in Pakistan for developers to monetize their apps, as the ad rates are extremely low. That leaves subscriptions as the primary revenue stream, where DCB is the most popular payment channel. As if this wasn't enough, now the Iron Curtain is coming for tech companies paying for digital marketing via Google, Facebook, or other platforms. How does the State Bank think tech-enabled companies acquire new users, if not through paid digital marketing? Or should they put up billboards on Charai Faisal for 10 times the money and 0.1 times the customers for the sake of national interest? Maybe we do need to cool down an overheated economy, and this is just the price to be paid. But what about exports? Don't we desperately need dollars right now? And weren't IT services the lowest hanging fruit, the messiah to take Pakistan out of this mess? Guess what? Those proceeds require companies to first spend money on marketing, which brings in leads and then converts them into clients. At this point, the government machinery should probably just shut down the economy in one go instead of killing it with 1,000 cuts.